be violent with the wind, and both coaches pregame, they know it's going to be a challenge for all 4 quarters.
Yes, when they get the ball here, they're going to try to either run it on us, throw short passes. You know what I mean? They ain't going to throw deep. You know they're going to run it, that's for sure.
It's going to be a windy day today. Dude, can't ever get no good weather. This is going to be a fun one for me. This is going to be a fun one, baby. Hey, be easy on us today.
And with that, welcome in Joey Galloway, Matt Berry alongside. We're going to address this right out of the gate. You were going to hear a lot of wind through our microphones tonight. The cameras are going to be moving a little bit, Joey, because it is gusty out here at Cashman Field. But I want to talk about both of these teams because both of them 0-2, wanting to get that first win of the season tonight.
Both teams in the North Division, they're 0-2, but it's a 10-game regular season. So the good news is it's early. One team's going to get a win tonight, and then who knows? If they can get hot, they get back in this thing.
You know, we looked at the rosters too and say, well, wait a second. How are these teams 0-2 with so many former NFL big names on these rosters?
Yeah, you see guys like Josh Gordon, a 6'4" wide receiver, has some success in the NFL working his way back. Vic Beasley led the NFL in sacks in 2016, another big name with a lot of talent playing in the XFL. And then Martavis Bryant, a 6'5" wide receiver that can still fly down the field. It'll be fun to watch him play.
You know what? There might be too many Clemson Tigers involved in this one, including our own Eric McLean. Eric?
Hey, there's never enough Clemson Tigers. Let's just get that straight. Tay, you're a leader for this team. The things that you provide. It's windy. You've got a quarterback starting his first game. What'd you say to him pregame?
You know, we're going to have his back. You know, he's asking about the type of throws, how he's going to throw the ball today. We got to be on the same page. The guys just got to load the ball in.
How does this type of weather affect you as a big receiver, a guy that wants to go downfield? What will that do to your game today?
I just got to play my best game possible. Whatever ball comes to me, I got to try to make a catch regardless of the situation. And we need this one today.
I appreciate you. Let's go over to Tiffany with Seattle.
I'm here with Jacour Pearson, and you lead this league in receiving. It said you've played in some windy conditions before. How do you find a way to help your quarterback today?
You just got to make plays, yards after the catch, and find a way to get the first win of the season. You feel me? That's it.
Thanks, Jacour. Go ahead and get out there. Matt?
Eric and Tiffany looking forward to the access tonight. Also looking forward to live betting. Live bets from our friends at Caesar Sportsbook. They will change the spread throughout the quarter. We're going to be joined by Doug Kazarian, our betting analyst in the broadcast tonight, to talk to you about the live bets. Seattle comes in 4-point favorite. Point total, by the way, 37.5. With the way that the weather is tonight in terms of wind, Joey's not one to mess with the under, but you know what, Joey? We're also not one to mess with 35-mile-an-hour winds.
You're absolutely right. I might take the under in this one because of the wind, and I don't want to do it.
One Joey Galloway is going to go away from his comfort zone. As we said, Seattle's going to get the ball. It's going to be interesting to watch the kicks. And already we saw the kick return by Kelvin McKnight bobbled as we bring out the Sea Dragons and their offense led by Ben DiNucci and their offensive coordinator, June Jones. You know the name. We're going to look forward to hearing these two tonight. DiNucci ranks first in pass attempts, completions, and yards. So
that's fucking gold.
To watch. DiNucci going to throw on first down. Quick shot to Jacour Pearson, you just heard from a minute ago. And that's a nice gain on first down, a gain of 11.
Nice, easy throw. That one, the wind won't affect it. Expect to see a lot of shorter passes in this game.
Right now, Seattle going with the wind.
On 2, ready. Tampa.
That's Morgan Ellison in the backfield. Quick shot to Damian Willis. And mentioned June Jones in that run and shoot, calling ball plays for Seattle.
Down 58 stay. 58 stay.
Left, Tampa lock. Opposite left, Tampa lock.
TJ Hammonds in the backfield tonight. Brendan Knox is a scratch for Seattle. So Hammonds, who typically plays receiver, moves into the backfield. Tackled by Vic Beasley, 88 career NFL games for an All-Pro back in 2016.
And Vic Beasley hasn't been the terror sacking the quarterback this season, only has half a sack so far. So we look for another guy to see if he can get going in the season and be the threat on the defensive side that Vegas needs.
So a third down after getting 11 yards on first down. Early 3rd and 6 for DiNucci and the Sea Dragons. DiNucci in the pocket. Pass is tipped. Flutters out of his hands. They've ruled it a fumble on the field, and it squirts its way out of bounds. Vegas says they haven't, and Vegas has the ball. I would imagine Vic Beasley's the one that forced it, and I'd imagine we're going to get an early conversation with our VP of officiating tonight, Dean Blandino. This is going to be one to watch, Joe, as Beasley got in there, forced the pressure as the ball got out of DiNucci's hands.
And I think this ball actually does stay in bounds. A number of guys had a chance at it. It gets bounced around, but I think the ball stayed in bounds and recovered by a guy that was still in bounds.
C.J. Avery comes up with it, but you just saw that ball bouncing all over the yard. And so Vegas, with Brett Hundley at quarterback tonight, trying to find a way to get this offense going. Joey, to put it mildly, they've just struggled.
Reggie, we're looking at this. Hold it up. We're still looking. They had this guy recovering here. Yep. Yeah, he took a minute. I'm gonna look at that. No, that's all. All right, Reggie, we're clear.
All right, Dean Blandino, VP of officiating, with us in this Master Control Center in California. Dean, quickly walk us through what was the determining factor there.
Yep. Two things we were looking at. We were looking at whether the hand came forward with control. That was close. We didn't have anything definitive. Then we looked at the recovery. Was it in bounds? Also very close. We had to let it stand.
All right, so good start there for Hundley at quarterback. Jeff Badet on first down. He has been a pleasant surprise for Vegas, especially with Bryant and Allison on this roster. Geronimo Allison, former Green Bay Packer.
Yep. 5-4-7.
Gain of 9 on first down. That's going to fall incomplete. Intended for Badet. Bryce Thompson there on the coverage.
Coach Woodson told us that they had to race to Brett Hundley. They had to wait on to see what was going to happen in the NFL. Now he's here, got his first action last week in the game against the D.C. Defenders. A game they lost, but you mentioned this offense has struggled. They look to Brett Hundley to bring them back and get something going.
Yep. Hey, let's go. We got 5 seconds. Monday. 5 to that.
That's Rod Smith. No, Hundley's going to keep it. Faked it to Rod Smith, and he can do that well, and that's going to be a first down. That was 2nd and short. Chris Payton-Jones on the tackle. Hundley brings this kind of dynamic.
Yeah, you remember Hundley doing this at UCLA a few years back, and this is what he can do. Hold on to the ball, get you a first down, move the chains. They have to find a way to start getting into the end zone as an offense.
Let's go. Move. Hurry up. We got 10 seconds. 5-7.
Rod Smith up the middle. Good job by Seattle's defense. Rod Smith, another guy, 55 career NFL games. Played his college ball at Ohio State. Played with the Cowboys from 2015 to 2018. It's like a Joey Galloway starter kid, Ohio State and the Cowboys.
They're going to need him in this game because of the win, because their ability to run the football. They need to keep it on the ground, make quick plays. You got Hundley can also run it, so it opens up the RPO game.
Monday. 5-7.
That's Smith off the left side. Again, the defense does a great job to screen him out. That's Austin Fallu on the tackle after a gain of 1.
Hey, right. Pivot, 3 shake. Pivot, 3 shake. Right, pivot, 3 shake.
Let's go, Matt. Let's go, let's go. Fire, set.
3rd and 8, big play early. Hundley forced out of the pocket, goes to the end zone, caught, touchdown, Badette.
Let's fucking go.
And already, lucky number 13. Roulette wheel hits.
Blitz comes up the middle. Brett Hundley breaks the pocket, gets out wide, and good job by Badette staying alive and getting open, realizing that Hundley can keep a play alive.
Corey right on Purdue B. Hey, Purdue B.
Again, the XFL, you can go for 1 point at the 2-yard line, 2 points at the 5-yard line, 3 points from the 10. Once you elect your decision, you cannot change your mind.
Hey, let's go.
Vegas going for 2.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Fire, set.
The give to Smith, up the middle. Can he fight his way in? And he's going to be held short. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tuzar Skipper comes up with it. P.J. Hall also there as well. So Joey, is this black 13 or red 13 on the wheel?
I'm going black.
Okay, black 13 it is. Brett Hundley, hey, he got the start tonight, already paying dividends for Vegas as they are on the board first early. 6-0, the home team. 6 home games here at Cashman Field due to uncompleted renovations at Oakland Coliseum. The XFL brought to you by Progressive, the right call to protect your home and car. Joseph, I could probably name that entire starting lineup for those 96 A's. Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, Dave Henderson, Ricky Henderson, Terry Steinbach.
A lot of home runs. A lot of home
Carney
runs.
Lansford.
Ricky Henderson made me want to play baseball.
Yeah.
The way he used to steal bases. Oh,
Dennis Eckersley, Dave Stewart, Bob Welch. I mean, I'm going. A lot of home runs on this team. Was it with natural home runs?
No.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No. And kickoff rule again. Team situated at the 30 and 35 cannot go till the player makes possession of the ball, which is that. Kelvin McKnight takes it past the 20, makes a cut outside, and a good return flag on the play. I would imagine that one coming back.
A spot, give me a spot on this. I got it right here. We're going to take it from the 25. Here's 25. During the return, holding, receiving team number 88. 10-year penalty, first down.
Down to Eric.
Brett, we were talking about this a couple of days ago, how excited you were to be back.
Yeah.
First drive, touchdown. How'd that feel?
It feels great, man. Get out there, score a touchdown, throwing it to Jeff. We're going to have some fun today, and we're just getting in the rhythm, so I'm happy with a good start. Now we just got to finish the game.
I heard you say that pregame. This is going to be a good day for me.
Absolutely.
What'd you mean? Why?
Absolutely. It's just, I feel like we're going to catch a rhythm. You know, we haven't been where we want these past 2 weeks, but defense is playing lights out. We got to come through as offense, so it's going to be our day.
Tiffany got more.
Hey, I'm with defensive end Daniel Joseph, and you were just over here calling on your defense to have some more energy.
Yeah.
Not happy with that last drive. How do you guys get going?
We just got to keep doing what we're doing and stay focused, stay locked in and play each down and take it 6 seconds at a time. We know we're a good defense and we're very talented. We just got to make sure we dot our I's and, cross our T's for real, honestly, out there. And so I know very well, our defense is going to do it. Our offense out there right now about to make a play. And after that, we're going to go back out there and do what we do best, which is stop offenses, straight like that.
Thank you.
No problem.
First down, Seattle. Tiffany and Eric, great stuff out there. Real-time reaction from these players. That's Pearson and a gain of 8 and a first down for the Sea Dragons, who I said, Joey, in this June Jones offense, they are near the top first downs, completions, and pass yards.
And is throwing the football what they want to do on a day like this. It'd be interesting to see if they can throw the short passes and also run the football, leading in every category in passing the ball. But this wind out here, it's as good as a 12th guy on defense.
That's the give up the middle of Morgan Ellison on first down. Looks like he's going to pick up 3.
Let's go spread right, stack right, 590 Nebraska. Spread right, stack right, 590 Nebraska.
Set, go! Hut!
DiNucci across the middle. Good job by the Vegas defense. Intended for Juwan Green. That was Keelan Kennedy on the deflection.
A lot of short passes. This is another 10-yard pass. I don't think that Vegas believes they can go down the field because of this wind. So the DBs are going to sit down. These passes got to get out quick because these DBs are looking to pick one off and take it to the house.
And Joe, I'd say in terms of wind direction, that's his first incomplete pass for DiNucci. It seems to be going with DiNucci in the offense. He steps down in that one, does a great job. There's a flag on the play. Late hit on DiNucci back there. We'll see if that's the penalty. For now, that was a completion to Blake Jackson.
Spence, number 55. What's the result of the play?
Number 55.
All right.
Defender was clearly on the ground.
So offense number 55.
Yeah, what was the result of the play?
So the result of the play will leave it at 4th down here. We can take back, half distance from the previous spot.
Yeah. We need a choice.
Actually, the choice is going to be on. Want to take it back? Here. Here.
That's Reggie Smith, our referee tonight.
You can decline it and have 4th down, or you can back them up half the distance and redo 3rd down. Decline it, you got it. We can decline it and go 4th down. What was the number, Dan? One more time. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense, number 55. The penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
So, Dean, we could hear the officials saying that the defender was clearly on the ground. Was that why the flag was thrown?
Behind the play, obviously the ball was gone. You can see it kind of toward the right of the screen. He hit the player on the ground, and obviously Vegas had a chance to either accept that penalty, replay 3rd, or decline it. Now we're playing 4th down.
So, Nizelek, the punter, should be interesting considering the wind conditions tonight. Clean catch there by Matthew Sexton at his 22-yard line. Sexton with space. Sexton does a good job. That's going to be good starting field position for the Vegas Vipers, who have already scored a return of 22. Oh, it is gusty. It's a 3-club wind. Or stay inside.
You got my back?
Yes, sir.
Say it.
I got your back.
You got my back?
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 I got your back.
Pro Football Hall of Famer Rod Woodson. He got a lot of offensive players' backs in his Hall of Fame career. 6-time first-team All-Pro and the head coach here in Vegas. Hundley 1st down after leading them to a touchdown in their opening possession. He put some zip on the ball. First time to Martavis Bryant on 1st down and a gain of 6.
Coach Woodson said he challenged these receivers this week that start making plays for this offense. You see early on they're playing well.
Let's go. Monday. 5-5, set.
2nd and 4 out of the backfield. John Lovett, first time we've called his name tonight. Forced out of bounds by Emmanuel Smith.
Terp. Ah, fuck. I already got change. Terp change.
Battle on. 5 tonight. Hey, 3 coffee. Hey. Monday. 5 tonight.
Hundley checked last minute, 3rd and 7. Can he get it off? He does. And a good job by Seattle to get to Matthew Sexton. You heard the offensive coordinator, Dwayne Taylor, getting his ear at the last minute. They're going to be held short and have to punt.
Yeah, I think that's the interesting part about this league is the offensive coordinator can talk to the quarterback the entire time. He can talk to all the guys on the offensive side. And so you will hear him at times make the check for the quarterback, tell him what they want him to do. And with the clock running down, sometimes the quarterback needs that.
Carries Austin a punt for Vegas. This could be interesting. A punt returner with this wind and a punt
going into the wind.
He's going into it.
This will be fun.
Got a good bounce. Special teams perfection there. A punt to 45. Vegas will get the ball at their 9-yard line. That's where Ben DiNucci and the Seattle Sea Dragons offense take over. Ben DiNucci, an interesting story, played his college ball at Hale to Pitt, 2015 to 2017. Then he transferred to JMU. And what a star he was there for them. Drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in 2020. Actually had a start Sunday Night Football when Dak Prescott was hurt. He's already flourishing early on in this June Jones offense. They got their work cut out for him here. Ball at the 9. DiNucci out of the shotgun. Gonna throw on first down. Has to climb the pocket. He is mobile, and he's gonna get enough for the first down on first down. Forced out by Jawan Johnson. Missed the tackle, rather. And they're officially going to spot him at 9 yards.
Yeah, and earlier on, there's been a lot of quick passes from the Seattle offense and DiNucci. This time, they were looking downfield, but with this win, it would be interesting. If he would have cut that loose, that ball might have been going 100 miles an hour by the time it got to the receiver.
I mean, it is blowing up here in the booth. If I had a camera for what just happened to my spot of the Stars, Dave Salati, he lost every piece of paper he had, like the athlete he is, caught them. DiNucci trying to be an athlete to the sideline. Tell you what, that is a good throw and a good grab by guess who? Josh Gordon.
Really good job by Josh Gordon, because you can see the ball move. You can literally see in the air the ball moves, it adjusts, and Josh Gordon, 6'4", has some length. Great catch on the sideline.
Do want to point out, it is college rules possession. Only need 1 foot, 1 part of the body. But being the NFL All-Pro he was, he got both in. Gordon, quick throw again outside from DiNucci. If they can get Josh Gordon going, you talk about a Seattle team that's combined losses, Joey, by 6 points total. They've been close, but haven't been able to get the win.
Yeah, really close, and it's tough, and it's just those little things that'll kill you in a football game. And the talented team don't always win in a football game because those little things on plays, and you're right, their games have been extremely close. They just haven't found a way to get over the top.
Yep. Here we go. Set go.
Good start to this drive for Seattle. That's Ellison off the left side. Flag on the play for now, enough for a first down.
Holding. Offense. Number 71. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Right, quick left. Tampa Lizard, H Smoke. Tampa Lizard, H Smoke.
Tampa Lizard. Right here. Right tackle, yep. Set go. Hut.
DiNucci outside. Blake Jackson on the reception. Brings it to the sideline. Gain of 8. And Joey, we've seen it now. You'd mentioned it. You got to be smart with the throw game here because of the wind.
And you see the smoke route is just a 1 step up, step back, and DiNucci delivers the ball well. Those throws aren't always that easy when you have a bunch of moving parts in front of you. You're just trying to hit a guy that is out wide. DiNucci puts it in a place where his receivers can catch it easily and get upfield.
Tuesday. Set go. Hut.
3rd and 3. DiNucci in Seattle. Keep the drive alive. That's a good touch pass over the middle. Pearson stays on his feet. How about Jacour Pearson? 574 yards. Up the size of the fight in the receiver, Joe. He went.
Yeah, and Pearson leads the XFL in receiving yards. And you can see, again, DiNucci with a nice ball, on time, on the run, and Pearson makes a couple guys miss and turns it into a big play.
Injured player on the field for Vegas. That's Adam Sparks. We had talked about, how about Jacour? Ole Miss leads the league in both total receptions and receiving yards. To Tiffany.
Jacour, you told me to call you Peasy if you made a play, so what did Peasy see on that play?
I was trying to find a way to get the first win of the season. That's it. We just trying to win.
Thanks, Matt.
Peasy's trying to breathe easy down there after that one. 33 yards for the guy. Watch the moves, Joey.
Yeah, and Pearson is the beneficiary of having a Josh Gordon on the field. Josh Gordon's going to get a lot of attention, and people know his name, people see his talent. So Pearson, leading the league in receiving yards and catches, is going to have opportunities to get some man-to-man coverage. You can see, if DiNucci delivers it on time, that's a chance for a big play.
Ran a 4.240. That's almost Galloway speed, McClain.
Almost.
Guys, you know what's interesting is we heard from Coach all week. He's saying, I want our DBs to be physical. I want to hit them. I want to press them at the line of scrimmage. We have not seen that yet, Joey. Are they afraid of the wind? What are we doing? Why are these guys respecting them so much with all this weather?
Well, I think what it is, I think they're trying to sit down about 10 yards off, thinking that they're not going to be able to throw the ball down the field. Maybe they can sit down on a route and pick one off like Rod Woodson used to do.
Shit. Hot!
So 1st down and 10 for DiNucci. Looks right, throws right.
Did you see that ball move?
I was going to give the Wind the assist on that one.
I think that ball moved about 5 yards from where DiNucci intended to throw the ball, and it looked like it was going to be a strike and literally blew to the left. I mean, that is amazing. P.J. Hammonds thought he had a catch coming right to him, and the ball just like a curveball.
Got to play the Wind tonight. 2nd and 10. DiNucci looks to the end zone, has a receiver. Caught. Seattle. Touchdown, Blake Jackson. "25 yards to tie it up." We should tell you, June Jones always goes for 3.
Three. Left hash. Left hash. Okay. Yep, here we go. 90 on 2, ready.
So they stay true to form. They will go for 3. 7-play, 91-yard drive.
Las Vegas calls their first timeout of the half. 30 seconds in length.
Yeah.
Joey, that was an impressive drive. I just said 7 plays, 91 yards. DiNucci, you got to factor in the wind. These quarterbacks are showing some good arm strength.
Yeah, how about that fastball to Blake Jackson? It looked like pretty good coverage. Great ball placement by DiNucci, and then to fire it in there, a nice catch on the back end.
It's not like announcers and hyperbole, but I don't think we can stress enough how much the wind is going to wreak havoc throughout this game.
90. Set, go! Hot!
DiNucci, time, end zone, tipped, falls incomplete. So June Jones and the Sea Dragons continue to gamble, going for 3. And Deontay Anderson was the one covering Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. Joey, how'd you fare last night? You know, just hanging out.
I had a really good time.
Good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Tiffany.
Ben, you were fired up out there. How quickly were you trying to get that ball off into the end zone given the wind?
Yeah, this wind's tough. Just try to throw a tight spiral and let it cut the air. But it's tough out here to get the ball in my guys' hands and let them make plays.
How hard is it playing in these conditions?
I'm from Pittsburgh, so I'm used to this stuff. Just trust what I'm seeing and let it rip.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah,
Eric?
Coach, it's looking like quarterbacks have a lot of time to throw the ball today. How are you going to mix up these pressures?
Well, we're going to get to them sooner or later. I think our guys are still doing a great job. You know, it's still early in the game. We're just trying to fill each other out right now, and it's chess. It's not checkers, so we'll be all right.
That's right. Appreciate you, Coach.
All right, kick return now from the 7-yard line. DeAndre Torrey stutter steps his way to the 20. That's where we'll see Brett Hundley in the Vegas offense. DiNucci on that drive, 5 of 6, 92 yards and a touchdown. Also had the 9-yard run, so 101 total yards for DiNucci on that position with June Jones in that offense.
Over. He's going to sit in 3, going high, too high. Yeah.
Now back up.
Let's go. Monday.
Lovett in the backfield. Lovett gets the ball, tries to work his way back to the middle of the field. Brought down by Elijah Ponder. Gain of 2. Week 3 of the XFL tomorrow. FX and ESPN2. 1 Eastern on FX. The Battlehawks and Defenders. Then at 4 on FX. The Guardians taking on the Arlington Renegades. And finally, San Antonio Brahmas battle the Houston Roughnecks. 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. All games available on ESPN+. Hundley scanned the field. He's got space, Joe. If he tucks that thing and run, he can make some moves. Hundley does that, looking for a block. And what about Brett Hundley? But there's a flag on the play. The near side official was staring at that receiver block in the middle of the field for a now gain of 29.
A 42? Yeah. No, drop your flag at the 42. A little help on the number. Is that number 14? Offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat the down.
So Dean Blandino, walk us through that, please.
Yeah, so what we're looking at, we had a long run. It was actually number 8. The flag was on number 8. He came, made contact from behind during the run, and actually sprung the runner, Hundley, for a little more yardage. So that's going to be a spot foul, and we'll go back 10 yards from the 42 to the 32.
Still be a first down. Dean, thank you. The gift in the backfield to Badette. Badette does a good job just to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He's actually going to pick up 2 yards. Antoine Jackson on the tackle.
I don't know that Hundley really wanted to throw that ball into the wind on the last play. I think he's really just waiting on the coverage to develop, sort of take their eyes away from where he was so then he could take off running and get the big gain.
Approaching 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Been entertaining, a couple touchdowns each team.
Yeah, quarter.
So 2 touchdowns. Hundley getting a start, leads Vegas first. DiNucci comes back. If you're like Galloway, you're splitting 6s at the table. That's the score at the end of 1. Welcome back to Viva. After 1-6-6, Sea Dragons offense, 125 yards. Ben DiNucci living up to the advanced billing. Tonight, Caesars is releasing live lines on this game at Galloway. The live line for the second quarter favors Seattle by 2.5.
Illinois.
The over-under number has gone up also.
It sure has.
We thought the wind would keep the scoring down, but there's 12 points in that first quarter, so that over-under has gone up a few points.
5%.
Doug Kazarian, our sports betting analyst at ESPN, will join us coming up at the half. They give up the middle.
Hey. Empty, empty, empty. 0, 0, 0. Quinn's right. Quinn's right. There we go. Check with me.
Yeah,
25 seconds on play clock. Get the line down. Quinn's empty.
Let's go Thunder again. Thunder again. Thunder again. God.
Battlehawk.
32. 32. 32.
Hey, Ike,
32.
Ike, 32.
Bring it pressure.
Let's go. Ike. Fire, sit down.
Huntley on third down, over the middle, pass tipped, falls incomplete. Tipped by Nico Lalos.
Yeah, they tipped it. Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah. Hell yeah, on that one. That's there too. Hey, let me see the mic. Jay, let me see the mic. Hey, they tipped that one at the line. I saw your 32 there.
Quarterback, can you hear me?
Yep.
Speed option out the back door, away from the overhand, right?
I mean, that's fine. I mean, you said it. That's what I'm saying. Just give it to me what you want. At the line. Yeah, because I'll check it for you.
So the wind and the punt out of bounds. Dean Blandine, I want to bring you in for our viewers to explain the uniqueness of the punt rule here in the XFL.
That's one of our unique rules to incentivize the returns in the game. So you can't kick it near the boundary because then you risk putting it out of bounds. And if it goes out of bounds inside the opponent's 35, it comes out to the 35.
What the rule didn't factor in for was hurricane-style winds. We can give that a credit. Ball tipped by Pearson. You heard Danucci say, get on it, because it looked as if it could have been a behind pass to be a fumble, ruled incomplete.
Damn, this wind is whipping this way. Here we go. Buff Ripper on 2. Ready. H smoke. Set go. Hut.
2nd and 10 for Danucci. Joey, they're wise right now. You heard him say it a second ago. That wind is whipping on this direction. That's Ellison up the middle for a gain of 3.
You can hear Danucci say X smoke. So he wants that receiver to stay behind the line of scrimmage. You can see DC reacted well to that one, waiting on that smoke route.
Trips left, 80, Z Indy, H levels. 80, Z Indy, H levels.
80. Set go! Hut!
3rd and 7. Danucci with his feet, and that's a good open field tackle by number 27, Nigel Hill.
Punting.
They're going to punt the ball.
You have to punt this ball. You're on your own side of the 50-yard line. I like being aggressive in this league because of the extra points. You can get those extra points, but in this situation, I'd agree with punting this ball. And that is an outstanding tackle. And it looked like Danucci was going to have a big run.
That's the first down all day. Hey, man, you were there. That was a good hot route. Huh? That was a good hot route call. What, corner? Because you tagged. Huh? Because when you tagged, he said... Hey, oh, no, I know. I heard. That's why I just handed it off. Oh, really? Yeah, well, I'm just thinking cover 2. I lived him like this. Yeah. And I just climbed right over the top. Yep. That's an awful spot of the ball also. What happened there? What'd they call?
So while that was going on, a delay a game on Seattle.
I know, we're great. Oh my goodness, stay in bounds. That's a good punt.
You heard Danucci saying, oh my God, stay in bounds. I mean, there is havoc in the desert, and you know what? It's kind of fun. In the XFL, there's always the way to Galloway. Who are your connections this week, Joe?
Ron Zook was a DB coach at Ohio State when I was a young freshman. He was high-strung. And then Randy Mueller, VP of Football Operations, picked me coming out of Ohio State. First-round, top 10 receiver going out to Seattle. And then Jim Haslett, head coach of the New Orleans Saints, which I always enjoyed playing the Saints. They played a little man coverage. I had my chances to score a few touchdowns.
And? Did you?
I scored a couple. Scored a few.
So for those that are wondering what that is, at the beginning of the year, Joey Galloway, 16-year NFL career, brilliant NFL career. And I said, I bet that Galloway's got a connection to someone on every team in the XFL. We're now 6 for 6.
Yeah, and every single time I start looking at the coaching staff and sometimes even the roster to see who do I know on these teams. And it is a lot of people in that Seattle team.
Galloway went up to Zucker pregame, and said, do you remember when I was a highly touted recruit as a true freshman at Ohio State and you made me run up straight to get hit?
Yeah, Vinnie Clark was a first-round receiver at Ohio State when I got there, and we had this drill. You just had to run with the ball like this, and the DB would come in and knock your head off. And I didn't enjoy that drill. I didn't do it the way Coach wanted it done.
Hundley tries to get out of the pocket. That is good closing speed by Daniel Joseph out of NC State and a loss of 1.
And really good coverage on the back end by Seattle. That is a covered sack. Hundley looking downfield, and when it's time to get this ball out of his hands, there was no one open, no one to get the ball to, and he just stayed in the pocket a little too long.
What we got? I don't know. What'd he say? Hey, timeout, timeout, timeout. I ain't got no play call, baby. I ain't got no play call. Bro, ain't nobody getting nothing. What happened? Yeah, no.
All right, so 3rd and 13. They use the timeout. You heard Hundley say he didn't have a play call to go to. 8 teams in the rebirth of the XFL. Seattle, Vegas, where we are. St. Louis, Arlington. 3 teams in the great state of Texas. San Antonio, Houston, and then D.C. and Orlando. The top 2 teams in each division will play in the semifinals, which will culminate in the championship game. You see in the North Division, D.C. Defenders and the Battlehawks both 2-0, and the Houston Roughnecks, the only unbeaten team remaining in the South.
And it's a 10-game season, regular season. These teams that are 0-2 in the North and in Seattle and Vegas, look, it's early. You have time to turn things around. The best part is one of these teams is going to get a win this weekend, and then again, if they can just get things going and clean up some of the mistakes that's hurting them and their chances to win games, they'll be fine.
Hundley taking a shot, has a receiver. What a grab by Matthew Sexton.
Hey, Bayou! Matt, my motherfucking
37, Joey. What a play for the Vipers.
Yeah, and how talented is Hundley? We've seen him do this at UCLA. We've seen him be on NFL rosters. This throw to the middle of the field, stepping up in the pocket, and drills just a dime to the middle.
Gain of 37. Hundley, quick shot outside. Another big play coming for Vegas. That's Cam Sutton. A gain of 37 and a gain of 19.
Virginia, 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 hey. Virginia. Yep. Fire, sit it.
Stay on the ground this time. DeAndre Torrey on the carry for no gain. Tuzar skipper.
Scout left, scout left, scout left, let's go, hey! Fire, sit it!
Hundley time. Hundley to the end zone, and that was the win. That was intended for Badet, had the defensive player beat.
And there's been a number of times we've seen the wind affect the ball while it's in the air, and Hundley throws his ball. Looks like it's going to be a strike, and then the wind just carries it, and it stays in the air, out of bounds, almost leaves the stadium.
That's how Galloway gets extra yards on his driver sometime.
Got to play to win.
Right. Who's A? I don't know yet. Hey, Cam. Fly, Oregon break. Oregon break. Oregon break. Hey, let's go. Hey.
Play clock got down. Hundley had to bang another timeout.
Water.
And so Vegas out of timeouts here.
Hey, my fault. I'm trying to get the fucking play. Hell yeah. Let's see. Jeff. Huh?
You gotta stop telling him to throw the ball. You know that you play.
That's what I'm saying. You hear me?
Yeah, that nigga got, he get
I'm mad that motherfucker jumped outside. That's why I think that. What he called?
33 twin. It should look like sprint out.
33 twin?
Talk to the running back right now. Troy
right. 33 twin. Delta twin on one. Ready? Troy right up. Hey, we're to the right. Yeah, then to the left. Yeah. Remember, we're here and then over the top. On 33. Yeah, 33 twin. Let's go. Hey, in the gun. So now we're the, yep. Fire, sit down.
3rd and 10. The run up the middle. Now this is worth pointing out because Bailey Giffen, the Vegas Vipers kicker, he hasn't made a field goal yet this season, Joe.
I don't know why you'd point that out, Matthew.
It's a fact-based statement. But he did have a college career long as 54 as the primary kicker at Lamar.
Timeout after the field goal.
So he hasn't made a kick all year, and he gets to kick into that. 39
But
yard
he's kicking
attempt.
with it. He's kicking with the wind here, so distance won't be an issue. We'll just see if we can get it between the uprights.
Galloway, the optimist. Write that time code down. Giffen. Good.
And that ball's out of here. Bounced over the hill.
Someone in the parking lot got a souvenir. And Bailey Giffen gets off the schneid. That ball got kicked to Turnberger in the truck. First State gets a souvenir. Giffen gets his first field goal. Vegas takes the lead 9-6. Look at Rod. We did it. We're back after.
Welcome back into Houston. We're here. We're in Vegas. We're talking about different things. There were some communication errors there, but you guys were able to march down the field. What happened?
It's just some headset things. We're still working through some communication. Sometimes we're not getting it, so it sucks. But you gotta figure some shit out. You know?
It's a little bit different leadership-wise. So is that uncomfortable for you, or how are you feeling?
Yeah, it is different because we're trying to get substitutions, the right people in, the right personnel. But when you can't communicate, it gets a little hard. So for us, we just have to lock in and make sure we're understanding what's coming in and run the play.
Appreciate you, big man.
Thank you, baby.
All right, Kelvin McKnight deep to receive the kick, does so at his 5-yard line, tries to cut across the 20, does a good job, has space, tries to get out of the way of the kicker. That was Bailey Giffen. Tiffany.
Coach Zook, I noticed you weren't too happy after watching that touchdown play back. What did you see there?
Well, we gave up a big play there. I mean, they bowed up like they have to do it and held them to a field goal, but a big play to get them down there on the 3rd down. That's what we can't do. We can't get up big plays. That was a good play by them and a bad play by us.
Thanks, Coach.
So Danucci in the offense back on the field.
Let's go!
Kind of a bobbled handoff there to Ellison. He's able to control it. Just Shane Martin grabs it for no gain.
Goal. 861 on 2, ready. Jump. Set, go! Hut! Hut!
DiNucci, quick shot outside to Gordon. He does a good job. Positive yardage there to bring up a 3rd and short after a gain of 6.
Shake Tampa. Down shake Tampa. Down shake Tampa.
Trips right up. Trips right up. 860 Bob Marley.
Here we go.
860 Bob Marley.
860 on 2. Ready. 860.
Let's see if Seattle stirs it up. And if not, no woman, no cry, Joey.
That's impressive, Matthew.
3 little birds. DiNucci has a receiver. He had 4, Jawan Green, and I don't know if there was some miscommunication. Deontay Anderson there, but Seattle going to have to punt.
Jawan Green looked like he was just running the defensive back off as if he thought it was going to be a run play.
Yeah. Oh.
Joe, walk us through this.
Okay, he does actually take a peek. I thought he's just running down the field. Maybe he didn't see the ball. It just looked like a miscommunication. He didn't think it was coming, so he didn't chase it.
Sexton back to receive the punt. That thing checks up nicely with a little backspin. Punt to 43.
That's the Jamaican?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta stay front side here.
So Joey, with those tablets down there, DiNucci, what he's doing, he's watching game film real time.
Yeah, he's going back and looking at the coverage, looking at the front, and deciding, look, I should have stayed front side. What's he mean? He checked to the backside, and it actually gave him the look that they wanted on the play, but he just got away from it.
Fire,
Sin-Q Sweeting, first carry of the game for him. Tiffany?
Hey guys, with Jawan Green, on that last play for you, was there some miscommunication there?
No miscommunication. Just we just didn't get the ideal look that we were looking for on that. So, I mean, there's really not much else I could really say about that. We just didn't get the right look.
How do you get back on track? How do you get this offense going?
Just gotta stay to what we're used to doing, like get back to our basic stuff. I mean, like I said, like I don't really got too much more to say. Like we're in a good position, we're in a close game. We just gotta win the dogfight.
Thanks, Jawan. Matt.
Tip, thank you. That is the beauty of the XFL. I bring it up every broadcast. We had questions about what happened on the field there, Joe. Tiffany can get the access, asked them immediately. Said they didn't get the look they wanted. Question asked and answered. And now 3rd and short for Vegas after Hundley kept it for 6.
Hey, scout left. Hey, pivot. Fire, sit down.
Pressure coming. Hundley back foot. Has a receiver. Ball tossed out there. And it ran into the back of the defender intended for Badette. And it was Zafir Kelly whose back it hit.
And Badette had him beat. It's a great route to the outside, man-to-man coverage, and you can see wide open. Now, if you're Badette in that situation, try to stop. Try to stop and let the DB run into you so you can at least try to get a pass interference call on a shorter thrown ball.
It's another punt. That one's angling out of bounds. That was McKnight, but it went past the 35-yard line, so that's where it will be spotted.
It's a smart move by McKnight, letting that ball go out of bounds. It comes out to the 35-yard line now because it went out of bounds before it got to the end zone. So that is just a great play by McKnight.
Again, it sounds funny, but it's going to play the win tonight.
Yeah.
You just said it bounced out of bounds. The XFL punting rule, again, it incentivizes punting. Went out of bounds before it hit the end zone. Ball goes out to the 35. Up the middle, Ellison. Flag on the play.
You're on 2-5.
right to the head. All right, so we're going to go 6. We're going to go 5 yards with an automatic first down. We have hands to the face, number 6 defense. Yes, 10 auto first. Basic spot. 5 yards, auto first. Tack it on. Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 6. But an automatic first down.
Joe, the receiver's going to get punched, so you're going to allow that?
Yeah, I think they should call that on defensive backs more often. That happens a lot in football games, and I think they should. I think back to a couple times I wanted that call and I didn't get it.
Receivers.
Hut!
1st and 10, draw to Ellison, has some space, runs over the big fella. There goes Ellison. I mean, Morgan Ellison, he ran over big 73 Jared Thomas in a gain of 35.
And it was just a powerful run that looked like it's going to be a nice tackle right there. And then he runs over his own guy, runs over his own offensive lineman to make it a big play.
Yeah, 6'3", 318.
Let's go!
So here comes Seattle. Give it to Ellison again. Tries to get physical one more time. And Joey going this direction of the field with the wind. I mean, you have to stay on the ground because throwing it this direction is difficult. Seattle's done a good job of it.
Yeah, they have. And the big play on the big run, that makes it easy on the offense. And I think you can see in this game, and we can see it before the game, these guys know each other. You can tell they spend a lot of time together. You know, they're talking to each other, they're laughing. It's really not a chippy game because these guys spend so much time together in Arlington.
DiNucci to throw, flushed out of the pocket. He can run it, has some space, chased out of bounds, forced out by Stephen Roberts. Yeah, you'd mentioned second consecutive week, both of these teams work out together in the South Lake area. They live together, they eat together, they train together in that DFW hub for the XFL.
Left. Trips left, flip 50, flip 50, X under. Trips
flip 50,
left, flip
ready.
50, X under.
Flip 50. Set go! Hut!
DiNucci threw before the receiver got out of his break. Intended for Pearson. That's going to bring up a 4th down and a field goal attempt to tie it. But first, the 2-minute warning. We'll come back for the field goal attempt by Nizelak when we get back. So Eberle's kick. Good. We have a tie ball game, 9 apiece. Tiffany.
Guys, and with Morgan Ellison, Morgan, you broke off a 40-yard run and hit the spin move on that. This is your first start. What was going for you?
Just the O-line did a great job up front. Just run, let them do the rest. Let God can control the rest.
How much did you want to step it up today with Brandon Knox out?
I mean, his ankle's bothering him, so we got to step up. Got to do it, get it done.
Catch your breath. Thank you so much, Matt.
Yeah, the run we're referencing is here. Watch what he does to 73.
I think 73 was in a perfect position. You could see the safety come up and Harrio, and he was on the other side of the offensive line. Almost couldn't even see Pearson. And once he broke outside, there's nothing he could do about it. Matt, it's interesting. The over-under went up after the first quarter. It was 12 points scored. Now the scoring had slowed down in the second quarter.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Again.
That's how they get you.
No, that's how they get you.
I know. That's what I meant. Me. That's how they get me.
I've been steadfast in where I'm standing on that one. That's going to be a penalty.
The spot. So where do we put it? The kick failed to make the yard line. It'll be placed to the 45-yard line. First down.
That one will hurt you.
Get the first 3 episodes of the 9-part docuseries Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream on ESPN+. Peter Berg, award-winning director of Friday Night Lights. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. Martavis Bryant featured in this one. We'll have a snippet of that coming up for you at the half. So I want to bring in Dean Blandino, VP of Officiating. Dean, the kickoff, it's penal if you don't hit that yard line.
It really is, and obviously with the wind, it's going to be that much difficult kicking in that direction. But again, that's the deal. You've got to make the 20, unless it's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot.
That was Brett Hundley and a gain of 14 brought down by Brooks.
And upset that he got tackled one-on-one by Brooks.
I don't have nothing.
Player down for Seattle.
Yep.
That's number 1, Bryce Thompson. Tell you what, look, I've been impressed with both quarterbacks in this first half. DiNucci, 11 of 16, 127, had a couple of runs, 3 for 18, and then Brett Hundley getting his first start, 4 for 41. He's been damaging on the ground, and we knew coming in his first start he could do that.
Yeah, we knew that DiNucci was going to be outstanding. He's leading the league in passing yards and everything else passing, but it's Brett Hundley trying to get this Vegas offense moving. He's done a nice job running the ball, has taken a couple shots downfield, has made some good throws, but you can see the wind is really affecting their ability to throw the ball in this game.
That's number 3 coming to Philly, right? Is he saying Quinn's right? Philly. Oh, yeah.
And Brett Hundley got his first action last week, and you can tell there's some communication issues in this game.
Yeah. Philly. Yep. Philly. Monday.
And you heard him say it in the interview on the sidelines, trying to work through the communication issues. Hundley brought down by Lalos after a gain of 2.
This is a situation when it's great for Hundley to have your offensive coordinator telling you what's going on.
Dwayne Taylor, offensive coordinator.
22.
Hey, I. Fire,
Vegas, no timeouts remaining. Blitz on. They get to Hundley. Forces the quick throw, and it falls incomplete. Sing-Q Sweeting, the intended receiver. Clarence Hicks on the pressure.
Great timing on that blitz, and with the clock running down, the defenders know they have to snap the ball, and he timed up that blitz perfectly.
Make up your mind. Hey, two rush. Hey, Tina. Fire.
Snap just gets off. Hundley looks left, finds the receiver, incomplete to Sweeting. He juggled that. Hundley had the read, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Where'd they hit him? Huh? Did they say what?
Did you like rabbit on there?
Bro, yes.
I was like, rabbit.
That's all I was about to say.
Well, nobody in the middle of the field.
Bro, I'm about to say the same shit.
So Giffen on for 47 yards, flag on the play. Well short. We got to check the penalty first.
Illegal formation, number 86. All right, so more than 4 in the backfield. More than 4 in the backfield. We're going to decline it. We're going to decline it. Turnover on down.
Exactly.
Illegal formation. Kicking team. More than 4 in the backfield. The penalty is declined. The play. The field goal. First down.
Declined to the best.
Don't you love being able to hear the discussion about the penalty?
Yeah, absolutely. And all the other players and the coaches, everyone's like trying to figure out what's going on. But a missed field goal for Vegas. And again, we can see this pass game for Seattle. If they can get some more points on the board, 55 seconds left in the half.
And 3 timeouts.
Set, go! Hot!
Quick throw, DiNucci. That's Josh Gordon. He's had a nice first half. Again, 3 timeouts remaining for Seattle. Gain of 5.
Ball, get him on the ball.
Flip 51, flip 51, Monday, flip 51, Monday. Set, go!
DiNucci to the outside. That's a good throw and catch by Blake Jackson at a gain of 4. Remember, clock stops in the XFL under 2 minutes on both completions, out of bounds, and incomplete passes, whereas before it's a running clock, so you can take advantage of that, plus the 3 timeouts, Joe.
There's only been 6 points scored in this quarter, and we've seen the over-under number go up in the first quarter, come down in the second quarter. If you're on that over, you want more points in these last 33 seconds.
Reminder, Doug Kazarian, sports betting analyst for ESPN, will join us at the half. To talk XFL gambling, sports betting. Morgan Ellison, and a good job by that Vegas defense. Vic Beasley, 2016 All-Pro, first-round pick, 8th overall by the Falcons in 2015.
And just as I mentioned, you want more points? This is a great play by Vegas, getting in the backfield, stopping this, and now have a chance to set up a 4th down and get the ball back, possibly.
So they're going to go to the half with that one, Joey. They had 2 timeouts remaining. They're going to let the clock tick to zeros. And it has been an interesting first half, some offense, but the conditions out here, the wind and everything in between, leaves us 9-9. We'll be back with our halftime coverage, including exclusive locker room access, right after these messages from Las Vegas.
This is a chance for a second chance.
Rediscovered, revitalized, reborn.
As a receiver, caught, touchdown St. Louis.
It's an amazing moment to be a dad on the sideline for that.
Intercepted, a pick 6 for the Renegades. DiNucci just flips it. Oh, what a catch!
Got the win. St. Louis, back-to-back comeback thrillers.
Abram Smith, he's delivering the blow.
What a grab. If you're not sold by the XFL now, I can't help you. Welcome back to beautiful Las Vegas. Halftime here at Cashman Field. You know, Viper wide receiver Martavis Bryant's road in professional football has taken so many turns. You see a 4th-round pick by the Steelers. He was great at Clemson, 5th overall pick this year in the XFL Skills Players Draft, trying to get back to the place where he belongs in the NFL. But what a journey it's been for Martavis Bryant.
I've known Martavis for a while, followed him when he got drafted with the Steelers. I really didn't know what to expect because sometimes receivers are divas, but he's a great dude. He's a worker. I'm going to take care of him. He's going to take care of me on game day. We have a good connection.
I want to get back to the NFL, but I know the task is not easy and I got a long road ahead. I'm 31 years old. I have no wear and tear on my body. I still run a 4.3, close to a 4.2. We all thankful for the opportunity. We're very excited. We just want to put on a show for everybody.
Bryant's journey featured in episode 3 of the XFL docuseries Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream. It's a must-watch now, streaming on ESPN+. We'll go all access when we return to the desert in Las Vegas.
The quarterback, tell him we need 8 yards right there. Run the play I called.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was Michael Parsons real quick.
My dad's going inside too damn quick.
I'm not sure. I thought I was Michael Parsons.
Matt, if you don't know the numbers, don't say it.
Yes, sir! Woo! 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 Hey, Bayou!
That was big time. That's big time. 2-5, big time.
Welcome back to Las Vegas, where we're tied at 9 between the Sea Dragons and the Vipers. I'm standing here with receiver Blake Jackson. Blake, you caught a touchdown for this team. How tough is it out there playing against this wind?
Man, you know, we're doing what we can with it right now. You know, we got to overcome adversity, overcome the elements right now. But I think we're doing a good job of handling it. Just a little bit of adversity as a team. But, you know, we practice every week handling some type of adversity, and we're overcoming it.
It's been a tight game, and again, it's tied. What's going to be the difference maker in this half?
Just doing what we do. You know, no turnovers. Just, you know, executing our plays, executing what we practice every day during the week, and just implementing our game plan and executing it. That's it.
Thanks, Blake.
Thank you.
CJ, quarterback's able to get out in space. You guys have to contain a little bit better. What are you seeing from your defense?
Yeah, I think we just got to settle in pass rush, got to make sure we take care of the quarterback. I think we're playing well. We just got to continue to execute on defense.
What do you want to see from your guys in the second half?
Turnovers. Defensive-wise, we got to go get turnovers, get the ball back to our offense, let them do what they do.
You heard it here from Las Vegas. Matt, over to you.
Eric, Tiffany, thank you. Our look now at our progressive first half stats. Joey, we've had some offense. Considering the conditions, Sea Dragons, we know, one of the top offense in the league, led by June Jones.
Yeah, we expected to see teams try to run the ball more in this game, but they've been able to throw it into this win. Give these quarterbacks a lot of credit.
Time now to take a look at our game flow, brought to you by Progressive, and we're talking about the quarterbacks, both Ben DiNucci and Brett Hundley. Hundley getting his first start of the season for Vegas. Got off to a good start, used a lot of his feet.
Yeah, and Hundley's done a nice job in the pocket, waiting on the defense to follow the wide receivers, and he breaks the pocket this one, but that stays alive, and Hundley hits him. And then DiNucci on the other side, he's leading the XFL in all of the passing categories, and he's been able to throw this ball into the wind, with the wind. He's been pretty impressive.
I've been impressed by the quarterbacks. We've been impressed by one Doug Kazarian, sports betting analyst here in Las Vegas, who said if Dougie K is based in Las Vegas, he's going to come up here and hang out with us to talk about the sports betting with the XFL, Doug, because as we were talking about a second ago, it's a learning curve for everyone. So talk to us about how Vegas has approached the first 3 weeks of the season.
Yeah, talking to odds makers and also professional bettors, it's a learning curve for everyone, as you alluded to. So in the NFL, 3 is the most common margin of victory by far, 14% of games since the extra point moved back. And that is what kind of is reflected in odds making. So we see a lot of 3-point spreads and then 6 and 7 because of the units of scoring in football. With the XFL, you don't have the extra point automatic, and then obviously 1, 2, or 3. So odds makers are not really married to that 3-point number. They'll move half points very easily, just knowing that it's such a free-flowing situation. And then the over-unders, they've settled in the high 30s, sort of, that 37-ish, 38-ish, where they think that games are going to be around.
Yeah, in our game, the over-unders moved 3 times so far. Started at 38, went up into the 40s, now it's back down into the 30s. How much is the wind playing a part of that?
Yeah, wind is the one thing that it affects the over-under more than rain, even snow. But it's different in this game because of the kickoffs. We saw one that didn't reach the 20, so Vegas got the ball on the plus side. We have the out of bounds, so we've seen some touchbacks, but that goes to the 35-yard line, and then turnovers with the Ben DiNucci on the opening drive. So even in windy conditions, that could lead to some points in indirect ways and ways that you're not used to.
Yeah, I find it interesting. You brought that up a second ago because the rules are different in this league. The extra points, notably, the kicking rules, notably. How long do you believe it'll take Vegas? I mean, they built an entire city on being right. How long do you think it'll take before there is that comfort level of the Vegas Sharps and the Setters to get adjusted to these rules relative to how the points will go?
That's an interesting question because limits are low right now, like $1,000 for basically anyone. But sometimes there's a house player that gets preferred treatment. I did talk to one odds maker who said they took a $20,000 bet on one of the games this weekend. And
Galloway, you got to settle down.
How do I get some of that preferred treatment? I didn't get that last night.
That was the low end of what this bettor typically bets, but they were able to stretch to 20 grand. One book says they took a $7,000 bet on a money line this weekend. So they're warming up after a few weeks. I mean, it's week 3. I think we kind of have things figured out, although like Vegas has incorporated Hundley. This is his first start, so there are some changes along the way.
Talk to me about the home field spread and advantage that they typically, we know in the NFL, it's typically what, around 2.5, 3 points?
Yeah, it depends what the original game line. Like I said, 3, it matters. So it's around 1 or so, 1.5. But here, because you guys alluded to, they practice together and it's not really everybody's traveling. It's around 1, maybe less than that, depending on the venue. But that's crowd support, things along those lines. So they're really neutral site games in a lot of ways, but not quite.
Yeah, let's go. I wonder with the weather, the games that we've had here in Vegas so far, wind and rain the first time. Now we got a big windy game this time. I wonder once the weather changes a little bit, gets a little better in Vegas, if that'll affect the lines out here.
No, it's a good point because right now we're at 18 total points, 9-9. The second half, I believe we're at updated in-game over-under of 35. So that's 17 for the second half. So they're expecting scoring to slow down, although we've seen decent field goal kicking. That one was short, but the other one, so they're 2 for 3 combined in field goal attempts. And but again, Matt, we were talking about with the kickoffs and everything, offenses really don't start pinned back. So we see more points than we would think.
Kazarian, didn't you leave Connecticut to move out here for nice weather? It's
crazy.
This is for the birds out here. Well, Doug, always love talking with you. You can go back to the days on SportsCenter when you're out there. You guys are doing great out here with our gambling coverage. You and the rest of the group, Fortenbaugh and everybody.
I got one night left. How do I get that preferred treatment over there at the casino tonight?
Come on, you're a superstar.
They weren't very nice to me last night.
You know what I do want to ask you, Doug, here is the second half kickoff underway. Vegas Vipers are going to start with the ball. I do want to ask you this, and then we'll let you run. Is there something that sports bettors can take advantage of early on while Vegas is figuring this out?
Well, I think it's really interesting, and Rod Woodson's talked about it, how poor their second halves have been. Bob Stoops made severe adjustments in the opener, and they didn't get, I believe Vegas didn't even get a first down in the second half. So that's one thing they're working on. Maybe the coaching experience with Haslett going back, maybe that's an advantage here in the second half, the adjustments. But with Hundley, that's a variable. So I actually think there's value betting on Vegas right now. Their power rating is low because they're 0-2. But I think Hundley completely changes the game.
And Vegas has been winning at the halftime of both of their first 2 games. They just haven't played well in the second half.
We'll see if they can close it out. Dougie, you're the best. Always great seeing you.
Thanks. Good to see you, fellas. Enjoy the rest of the game. Stay stable up here.
Yeah, we will. That's my motto in life. Stay stable.
We're going to bet that we're going to stay stable up here.
The structure sways a little bit.
No, it's personality. It's character. Dougie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Buddy.
Thanks.
Tina. Hey, spot left. Spot left. Hey, Tina, spot left. Swing to the left. Let's go. Yes. Fire, set.
Quick shot outside, overthrow to Rod Smith. Here was Woodson to his team just before coming out to the third quarter.
Coming here, time, ahead. We got a second half, we don't play our best football. Enough of that, you hear me? Enough of it. I know some guys are frustrated, guys want to make plays, I get it. At the end of the day, we're still all Vipers. We got to go out in the second half, play for 30 more minutes of football. Let's go win this game. Sound good? Let's go. Bring it down.
Let's go, y'all. Hey, finish, baby. Hey, we got 2 more quarters, baby. 0-0.
Again, both of these teams tried for their first win, 3rd and 7. Pressure gets to Hundley. That is a big-time throw by the quarterback. He stays up, does Badette. Great individual effort by Jeff Badette. And again, that's the NFL rule with possession.
Yeah,
go down, it's got to get touched.
What an athletic play by Hundley first. Takes off running, on the way down, cuts it loose, and then Badette making the guy miss outside, getting back on his feet. You mentioned the NFL rule. Defensive backs have to realize you have to touch a guy when he's on the ground.
Pressure provided by Lelos and Faulu. 456-yard completion.
Let's go, Jeff! Hey! 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 Hey, I can't hear nothing.
Of the half. 30 seconds.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. I can't, nobody can hear nothing. I've been calling plays this whole time. Yeah. Hey. 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 If I don't.
No worries. We heard Woodson say of Huntley before the game his leadership qualities.
All right, nasty.
We're seeing it here. Huntley seemed to have communication issues.
Hey, either so the tailback or receiver, somebody got to go in.
Yep. Let's go. We got 15 seconds, Monday. Monday. 5, 7.
1st and 10. Smith cuts out, goes back up the middle. That's a good, hard run by Rod Smith.
Hey, Martavius.
That's going to be a gain of 11. 1st and goal now.
We've seen a number of guys break tackles in this game. You realize coming to the season, they didn't scrimmage, they didn't do a lot of tackling. Some of the tackling on the back end, not the greatest, and these running backs are taking advantage of it.
This is stout opening drive for Vegas to begin the 3rd quarter, tied at 9 apiece.
Hey, sonar! Sit down!
Good defense there by Seattle. Reef Miller on the tackle.
Hey, hammer right. Purdue arc. Hey, swap here. Let's go, Monday. 5, sit down.
Huntley keeps it.
Hey, Tina. Give me a slant. Yep.
Here comes the 2-point conversion.
Hey!
Huntley said, give me a slant. That's what kind of play calls we're doing now. Just give me a slant out there.
Monday. 5, sit down.
See if he hits it. Huntley looks out route. Caught. Touchdown. 2-pointer rather. Dollar. Martavis Bryant.
No, you didn't see the hand signal? Pay attention. So he says, give me a slant. When Ryan goes out wide, he gives a hand signal behind him, waves the hand down, changing the play. Matt, if you're going to play receiver, you have to pay attention to your quarterback. You have to watch him until that ball is snapped.
So that was Martavis Bryant on the 2-point conversion. This was the touchdown. You heard how excited Huntley was. He knew he was going to score this.
Can't get a play call in, call your own number.
That's it. Now here, Joe, you're referencing this now. I don't know if we've got that shot of it.
See the hand signal? Matt, it's quick. You're playing receiver. You can't look away. If we can roll that back a little bit, he gives a quick hand signal behind his left leg with his left hand.
And so now what's it? We'll discuss this.
We'll get back to it.
This is interesting stuff. Vegas takes the lead 17-9. Yards to open for Vegas, and Brett Hundley in his first start for the Vegas Vipers, 7 of 14, 140 yards and a touchdown on the ground, 6 plays, 49 yards and a touchdown. Well, on his way to a helmet sticker. whistle blew before the kick.
Yes, he was getting ready to kick it. Let's go dead ball.
Was preparing to kick it. We will have a do-over.
Do-over.
You know how many do-overs I wish
Where's
I
that
had?
in the rule book?
Dean, walk us through what happened.
Walk us through a do-over.
Yeah, the ball was falling off the tee as the kicker was approaching it. So the referee, they didn't want to disadvantage the kicking team. They're going to do it over. And as an official, anytime you can say do-over, they're excited.
We'll call that the Charlie Brown and a do-over.
Ball spotter is the holder. Ball spotter is the holder.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, this is
I was
good.
wondering what happened.
Yeah.
Who was going to hold? They're all up there on the 35-yard line. The crowd's excited about this. We're excited about this.
You know what? I got the spotter for the helmet sticker. That's amazing. I love this league. Kelvin McKnight cuts out to the right. McKnight just shy of the 30-yard line. So Joey and I were talking about the two-point conversion. We do have a flag on the play. We'll get to this call in a moment, and then I want Joey to walk us through the two-point conversion. We'll see what the penalty is.
During their turn, block below the waist, 89, return team.
The spotter, we want to call it the 20, with the 10 half the distance. All right, from the 20.
We're going to force them to 21, half the distance.
What was that number, Bilbo?
Oh, below the waist is 10 here, right?
It's half the
10.
distance. Personal foul, low block, receiving team, number 89. Half distance to the goal, first and 10.
That on Cam Sutton. But you know what? Here's our guy, Eddie Garcia. Look at my man. Holds for the kick, runs off the field.
I got nothing.
Eddie Garcia, helmet sticker.
Denver stare on 2, ready.
Hell yeah, Garcia. All right, we are going to get to the two-point conversion here in a minute. But first and 10 after the penalty. Ball spotted inside the 10. Big game so far for Morgan Ellison. Let's go back to the two-point conversion, Joey. What did you see? You saw it right away as the receiver.
Yeah, so Huntley tells Martavis Bryant, hey, give me a slant, give me a slant. But watch his left hand here. He comes up, he doesn't like the slant, gives him a little signal with that left hand. Bryant knows what he wants. That's the key to playing receiver. You have to watch the quarterback the entire time because it's a quick signal and you can't miss it.
I mean, you spotted it immediately. You're like, what, you didn't see that?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not trained to watch the quarterback.
See, that's why you played kicker.
Ellison, what a big run by Ellison. And a gain of 13. Ellison having a nice game so far. 10 carries, 78 yards.
861 on 2, ready.
Said before the game, Brendan Knox out with an injury.
Set go! Hot! Hot!
Danucci on first down, shot over the middle, caught by Damian Willis.
$860 mesh, Hank.
860 on 2,
Switch
ready.
right up. 860 mesh, Hank.
Hank has always been a hook. We'll see what they got.
Hot! Hot!
That's still a hook.
Tell you what, Danucci, he's deceptively mobile and takes a hit. That's a big hit, but enough for a first down. Danucci is playing a good football game tonight. Both of these quarterbacks are.
I don't recommend that.
No.
Every now and then these quarterbacks get carried away. Just get down.
He's going to have room to run again. He's going to throw it, though, instead, and it's picked off. Adam Sparks. picks off Ben DiNucci, intended for Damian Willis. You heard DiNucci's mic the second he let go that he knew it was getting.
He got fooled. He got fooled, and while the ball was in the air, you could hear him say, "Oh my, I made a mistake." He knew what happened, just hoping he didn't catch it.
He had room to run, Joey. What did he get fooled by there?
I think he thought he could get it in over the corner's head, and he just couldn't get it in there, and just a great play on the back end.
June Jones knows in a game like this, look, both teams have been back and forth.
The wind drop. Oh my God, that's not you. That's me. Come on.
Rod Smith up the middle.
Hell yeah.
Eric?
We talked at halftime. CJ said our defense has to create turnovers. You just did that right there. How'd you do it?
Man, just follow my team lead, man. Offense went out there fast pace, and we came back to do the same thing, man. We got to keep building.
It looks like you disguised the coverage a little bit there and kind of tricked the quarterback.
Just a little field work. Halfway halftime adjustment, man. That's all it is.
Love to see it. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, man.
I love that. Yeah, did a little film work. And a first down for Vegas. Rod Smith, he's starting to assert himself. Gain of 6.
Virginia Reed. Virginia Reed.
Stay down. They're going to get rolled over.
Let's go. Here we go. 5 set. Oh, oh God. Hey. Hey, Virginia Reed. Ditto. Hey, easy. Here we go. Ditto. No. Ditto. Let's go. Yep. 5 set.
Vegas has kept it on the ground this drive. Hundley saw it on the last play, and he keeps it. Comes up a little bit gimpy on that run.
Yeah.
Sean Price, key block. And a gain of 14 for Hundley.
He's jogging.
So you heard him say ditto. I'm guessing that meant same play again, but he knew last time he should have kept it on that read option.
Monday. 5 set.
Love it now in the backfield again. Vegas keeping it on the ground, and a gain of 1. P.J. Hall there on the tackle. And a Seattle Sea Dragon down on the field. That's Elijah Holder.
No.
So they're taking a look at Holder, played his college ball at Stanford, spent some time with both the Broncos and the Lions, so we'll let them take a look at Holder. We'll step aside and come back to Vegas.
Coach Woodson, we spoke earlier this week. You said quarterback play has to be better. It's been that and more tonight.
Yeah, Britt's doing an outstanding job of taking care of the football, making some plays, unscheduled plays with his feet. I'd always put pressure on the defense, so hopefully we can keep it up.
Looking on the defensive side, you said our guys have to create turnovers, get those extra opportunities. You were just able to do that. How would that happen?
Guys, eyes in the backfield, looking at the ball, seeing where the ball's going, and catching it when it comes to him.
I appreciate you, Coach.
Monday.
8 straight runs for Vegas. 2nd and 9 out of the timeout for injury. Hundley looks right, throws right. Incomplete. Took a hit on that play. Intended for Geronimo Allison, who's been quiet tonight. Now 3rd and 9.
I think Allison assumed the ball was going to the left side of the field. You see, he doesn't finish the play. He looks back. Hundley's looking to the left side. He doesn't think this ball's going to come, and then it just sails on. It actually landed in the end zone, but he's not. It's like he is stopped on the play. Just didn't think the ball was coming.
P.J. Hall brought the pressure.
Get right. Coffee. Hey, Virginia. Let's go.
You saw that hand signal, right, Matt?
I did see that one. Good. And he said Virginia. And it's incomplete.
And he got hit.
Trey Walker. Good pressure, good hit. So 4th and 9.
And I think Seattle realizes that Hundley he's in a rhythm right now. They got to get some pressure on him. They got to knock him around a little bit.
So we saw Giffen. He made his first field goal of the season earlier, missed late second quarter from 47. This one also from 47. So 47-yard field goal attempt. Kick on the way. Giffen is good from 47 yards. And the tale of Bailey Giffen continues. Some would say he is the gift that keeps on Giffen.
Hey, you got ease up. Do not ease up.
Look from the end zone cam. That cleared. That was wind dated right there. And so Vegas extends their lead 20-9, 6:24 left in the third quarter. Now, Rod Woodson told us throughout the week that they have just got to get better at little football things. And so far, in front of their home crowd here at Cashman Stadium, with Brett Hundley leading the way, they're up 20-9. Seattle, with Ben DiNucci, just turned the ball over. They midway through the third quarter. See if we get the spot, or he's going to kick it clean. Kelvin McKnight back to receive for Seattle. Bring back Eddie Garcia. McKnight bobbles it at the 11. Good special teams by Vegas to get it to the 16-yard line. Let's go to Joey.
Coach, communication issues between you and your offense. How are you working through that?
We're just taking it one play at a time. We're making substitutions. My guys on the sideline doing a great job making our substitutions. So we're just running the play in and out until they get the communication issue fixed.
How important has Brett Hundley been to your offense in this game?
Communication? I can't hear you.
Brett Hundley, and how good has he been in this game?
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's been great. He's been doing the little things well, taking it one play at a time. He's getting a little old, so he can't run like he used to. But he did a great job. It's our ball right here. About to go score.
Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you so much.
Look where Galloway is. Look where I am. Galloway walked all of 5 feet for that interview, which was great, by the way. Here comes Joey Galloway. Up next for Joey, Good Morning America, LaRon Stokes.
Here we go. Box on 2, ready. Box.
Let's have a look at this hit. So the question is whether or not they ruled it an incomplete pass. So, Dean, there was a lot going on there with the Joey interview and everything in between. Can you walk us through what just happened?
Yeah, so they ruled catch and down by contact, and we had a really good shot. The low end zone showed it was actually the receiver's helmet that touched down. It's any body part other than the hand or a foot after contact, and the helmet touched before the ball came out.
Great, thank you. We had the OC over there saying it's our ball, we're about to score it out. It's like, let us get caught up here. So you heard Dean explain it there, which is why Seattle retained the ball here at 3rd and 7. DiNucci had to come out. Goes on, that's a dangerous throw, and it's caught. What a play. Jordan Veazey in a gain of 19. How about that, Joe?
Great throw by DiNucci, and great play to go down low and get that ball. See if he brings it in. Dean's going to have to take a look. There we go.
Dean hit the power button to slow the game down so they can take another look at it.
We're looking at the catch to see if the ball hit the ground before he got control.
Field is a completed pass.
That's my best shot.
The previous play is under further review.
I mean, I've got the ball touching the ground, but does it come loose? I think that's the issue. We got anything else? That's that low end zone. That's the best shot we got, right? Throw another end zone shot here. Yeah, the program shot was the best look. Yeah. Yeah, just let it run. Just let it run.
No matter what, we're going to be hot on the clock, Ryan.
Let's see at the end. I'm not sure. I've got both hands on the ball, though.
Good idea.
And then the right hand comes in. All right, Reg, we're going to let it stand. Ruling on the field stands.
Thanks, Steve. After further review, the ruling on the field stands is called. First down.
So great catch there by Veazey. Made a difficult thing look.
Set, go!
Veazey.
Not your best work.
It's not. Ellison off the right side, following his blocks. I'll tell you what, he is a physical runner. Chris Owens, the big road block for him, and a gain of 11.
Come on, Dean. Come on, Dean.
If Dean walks on midfield like a receiver used to across the middle on Ron Woodson. Tell you what, I've been impressed with Ellison tonight, but Windsor there to bring him down after a gain of 4.
'61 Georgia Special Z-Dig. Give me a wide bubble. Georgia Special, wide bubble.
Set, go!
Second and 6, DiNucci. Is that the wide bubble, Joey? Because he hit Veazey right over the middle of the field.
That was the dig route. That was the dig route over the middle. And they talked about Vegas playing zone in that first half. Now Vegas coming to play a little man-to-man coverage. There's 2 men on the back end, break inside, which you shouldn't be able to do against a man-to look. But that's just a nice route up top and a nice throw by DiNucci.
Monday.
Officials timeout. Officials timeout.
Go. We got a chain issue.
We got to do it? We good. Okay, let's go. Let's finish this drive.
Week 3 of the XFL continues tomorrow on FX. ESPN 2, 1 Eastern. Battlehawks Defenders 4. Guardians face the Renegades. Finally, the Brahmas and Roughnecks, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN 2. All games available on ESPN+. You know, Joe, I've always wondered this. We've got self-driving cars, but we still have chain links for the chains.
What's wrong with that?
Again, we can't go digital.
No. Were you trying to put people out of a job? Are you kidding me?
No, they can still hold them. There's just a different way to do it. DiNucci, good shot. This is an impressive answer by Seattle. Tell you what, it's Veazey again. Gain of 9.
They've done a nice job of mixing the run and the pass on this drive, keeping the defense on their heels. And how about the little sidearm sling into the, that's a Hank route. That's the hook, sitting down in the middle of the zone, and DiNucci again delivers a strike.
Veazey played his college ball at Cal, 3 receptions, 45 yards, all on this possession. Second and 1. Ellison bounces off another tackle. I mean, he is a bowling ball. That'll be a first down. Mr. Harriel on the tackle.
Yeah, and if you're an offensive lineman, heads up, because Ellison has run over offensive linemen and defensive linemen in this game.
.62", 233.
61. Here we go. Set, go!
5-minute drive for the Sea Dragons. He looked left rather, to the end zone. What a play by Josh Gordon. Touchdown, Seattle.
Timer! 3.
How about this, Joe?
One hand.
How about the throw? And then we talked about Josh Gordon. Gets both of them down. He's remembering his old days being in the NFL. You only need 1 foot down in this league. Josh Gordon gets both.
He wants to get back to the NFL, so stay with the 2 feet rule. And Seattle stays true to June Jones and go for 3. Yep. And Joey, guess what hits?
And this will give you the over if they convert this 3
Out
points.
of nowhere, the over is 1 3-pointer away. DiNucci, corner, under still in play.
Now, does that number move up now?
Well, you're about to find out.
Is that legal? That's not right.
It's an in-game line.
Now, obviously, if you had the 37 and you bet it at 37.5, you're locked in there. But now, does that number go up again as we get into going into the 4th quarter? How high does that number get?
I love that you're trying to go conscious with sports betting and go, well, that's not right.
That's not.
You know, every nice restaurant you ate at last night and everything we've done in between is built on this city doing it right.
Yeah, they're built on what I did what I did last night. Absolutely, I did my part.
Yeah, you did. So did Josh Gordon on that drive. Got a 5-point game. Joey put some dealers' kids through college last night. Tiffany.
Josh, you told me before the game you had those good feet. What was working for you on that touchdown?
Some space, the good feet. I mean, a good ball by being most importantly. But I want to come out here and make a play, try to put us in the game, and we got a little bit more time left, so we'll see what we can do.
You've been standing up cheering your offense on, your defense on. How much fun are you having in the XFL?
It's the most fun I had in a while. I mean, they let me be a part of it. They let me be myself, so I enjoy that. Coach has, he's a great part of it too. It's a good group of guys. You just got to go ahead and get a dub.
All right, good luck, Josh. Thanks.
You know, when we talk about the XFL and the opportunity it gives some of these players, Josh Gordon was never player 54. He was the best at his position for a while in the NFL.
Yeah, and along the way, certain things happen. And now there's guys playing in this league that are trying to find their way back to the NFL. Josh Gordon, you know, he's a talented receiver. As you've seen, he just made that touchdown catch. And he, like a lot of these guys, are trying to get their way back into the NFL.
It's never been about the football for Josh Gordon, ever.
Last week, same as last week.
You know, some of this NFL personnel watching the XFL wondering if they can they get Josh Gordon to stay on the field.
Here, bubble. Fire person in!
So here comes Hundley in Vegas. Hundley keeps it.
Yes, sir! Woo! Woo! Let's go, Jeff! Hey! Let's go!
Excitable guy is Hundley. Been fun watching him play quarterbacks, a Pac-12 guy. He used to give many a school fits while he was at UCLA. Ron Smith in the game of 7.
Take the quarter.
So they're going to spot him for a first down to start the 4th quarter.
I'm really surprised Vegas isn't trying to run another play while they have the win.
That's actually a good point.
That's important in this game. The win's with you. Run as much offense as you can.
So Vegas up 5.
You not hearing him?
20-15. Let's see if the point total moves during our break. Back to Vegas for the 4th quarter here, week 3 of the XFL.
Hey, come here.
I'm not getting shit out there.
You not hearing him? Because he's calling a play. I know, but the play when we come out. So just make sure if you can't hear, tell him.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So if he can't hear, then we need a receiver or running back coming in.
I know you got to keep up to him, man.
Start of the 4th quarter here. You talked about some of the communication between OC and quarterback. You heard Rod Woodson talk about it. Joey Galloway back there, Eric McClain, Tiffany Blackman here. Start the 4th quarter. Castman Field in fabulous Las Vegas. The live line
Right, I think we got somebody hurt. We got somebody hurt.
To 44.5.
All right, getting on.
So again, if you're watching on our screen, you see 37.5. That's what it closed at.
Yep. Hey, let's go. Ike.
Are you?
I would take you over now.
You're back on the. You're over 44.5.
Yes, I would still take it.
Understood.
The way Brett Hundley is moving this offense, I would take it.
Virginia. Hey, fire to that. Coach, you.
Center, I think. Seems like everyone but the center. 56? Okay.
I think we got a false stop. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna false stop.
All right. I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Penalty. It's done.
False start.
Hey, Ike, A cup here. You have the option. Yep. Ike. Hey, no, go to 8 here. Go to 8. Let's go. Monday. You got your arc option. Fire to that.
60 DBs for Seattle, bringing the pressure. Hundley forced out of the pocket, just has to throw this away. And Joey, he doesn't look like he's 100% right now.
No, he doesn't. And you can tell the fact that they're letting the play clock run down to 0 before they snap it, it's giving Seattle a chance to time up these blitzes perfectly. And this is where the pressure is coming from. And he's not moving quite the same since we've seen him limping out of bounds in the third quarter.
Luis Perez was the starting quarterback. Hundley joined Vegas late. You see Perez not starting tonight. Rod told us the quarterback position is wide open, and then they named Hundley the starter tonight.
Hey, shield. Monday, fire to that.
So 3rd and 12 for Hundley. That pass complete, not going to be enough. Started the game 4 of 5 and a touchdown, and since 4 of 13.
Hey, tell him, come on now. We need you, D.
So Carrizosa to punt. Blake Jackson going to be back deep.
This has been an issue for Vegas, is not being able to close out games.
There you go.
They've led at halftime in their previous 2 games that they lost because they couldn't close out in the second half.
You heard Woodson say, we need you, D. So Jackson lets the punt get hit at the 30, punt to 36. Tiffany?
Okay. We're going to let Coach work that out. We just got him now. Hey, Coach Haslett, I know Brett Hundley's kind of been taking control of this game and their offense have been on the field. What do you guys need to do to slow him down?
Well, we just got to do a better job. He's running the ball very well, and he's throwing the ball pretty good. So we just do a better job and quit making so many mistakes.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go, O.
So let's see if Seattle's offense now down 5. Danucci with that dart to Josh Gordon for the touchdown. That's our guy, Jacour Pearson. Jacour Pearson from Ole Miss. He's had a nice night. Ellison has been big on the ground. Danucci, the big throw to Gordon, and he had a shot there. Veazey was also big on that last drive that led to the touchdown, Joe.
And maybe the best throw of the game is the dime to Gordon in the back of the end zone and able to get 2 feet down.
I mean, you see, guys, we talk about Josh Gordon, we've talked about Pearson, but then Veazey, 40-plus yards in that last possession led to it. Here comes the pressure. Danucci has to scramble outside the pocket, and that is good defense by Stephen Roberts to bring him down for a loss of 1.
And how about the closing speed coming from the backfield, coming from the defensive backfield? Just when it looked like Danucci was going to have a chance to get wide, he comes up, and Roberts makes a terrific open field tackle.
Have another look at this. Roberts out of Auburn, 5'11", 188 pounds. That is just good speed.
At this point, it looked like Danucci had a big play, too. It looked like when he broke the pocket, he's going to have a chance to get some big yards. And then Roberts from the defensive secondary makes a great tackle.
2nd and 11. Danucci stands tall. Good throw. And that's Veazey. Pressure by Maximilian Roberts. The game to 19.
Here we go. Trips left, Dallas. Hey, Dallas on first down. Ready? First down, Dallas, first down.
Nice night for DiNucci. Chains again. Joey, keep sticking up for those chains.
Good shit, 88. Running back.
All right, that's it. Get him out of here.
Changing it.
And H and Y, H and X. Block it like it's Tampa coming to you.
7 straight completions while they try to find new shoes for the chains. Send Galloway down there since he loves him so much. Week 3 of the XFL continues on FX and ESPN2, 1 Eastern. Tomorrow, Battlehawks Defenders. Then at 4 on FX, the Guardians and Renegades. Finally, San Antonio Brahmas battle the undefeated Houston Roughnecks, 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. All 3 games on ESPN+. We talked about both of these teams coming to this game 0-2, need to get a win to kind of send their season on a different trajectory. And you hit it at the perfect time, Joey, when you talk about Vegas has been playing good enough football right until the end. And this is going to be fascinating to see if they can finish this off.
Coach Woodson told us it's the little things that they're doing wrong that are hurting their chances to win football games.
Let's go!
DiNucci on the keeper, read that thing perfectly, has all kinds of grass. The ball fumbled out of bounds, and that was Deontay Anderson who came up and jarred it loose. Nonetheless, Seattle retains possession. A gain of 5.
Now we've seen both quarterbacks running this RPO game where they're faking the handoff to the running back, keeping the ball to the outside. Luckily for DiNucci and luckily for Seattle, this ball's fumbled out of bounds.
Let's go! Hot.
2nd and 5. Ellison again off the left side. I have been so impressed with him. Deontay Anderson forced him out. Ellison out of Southeast Louisiana and a gain of 8. He is flirting with 100 yards now on the night.
Yeah, out of Columbus, Ohio, 233 pounds and moves like a smaller running back. When he hits that hole, he's getting to that defensive secondary very quickly.
It has been all him tonight with Knox out.
Keep running, 2-5. Come on, 2-5. Set go! Hot!
You heard DiNucci say, keep running 2-5, and there goes big 2-5. He is just putting this team on his back. Gain of 16, and we've got goal to go for Seattle.
And he's making one guy miss each time he runs the football, running over guys. And the last thing you want to see, if you're a safety on the back end, if you're Harriel, you do not want to see Ellison with a full head of steam coming right at you.
Over 100 yards now. Told you he was approaching it. There just eclipsed it. What a drive by Seattle. Trying to take the lead.
Hot!
Why go away from what works? Ellison trying to lower his shoulder. Good job by Vegas to get to him. Led by C.J. Avery after 3. Big defensive sequence here for the Vipers.
No. Come on, 2-5. Let's go.
Current drive, 7 plays, 63 yards.
Hot!
2nd and goal. Ellison tripped up in the backfield, trying to find some space, and it awkwardly slipped on the turf. Beasley was the first one there, and I hope Ellison's okay. The way he tried to cut, and the fact that he's even up is amazing.
Yeah, surrounded by about 11 guys on the defensive side. Ellison, who we've seen run over a number of guys. There were too many to run over that time, and just tries to get down and slips on the turf.
He is a tough kid. For him to pop right back up, because this does not look clean. Have another look at it. The turf just kind of gives way. He's gonna try to jog this thing off, man. He has been remarkable tonight. 17 carries, 170 yards, lost some obviously, on that run. The only other running back would be T.J. Hammond. Remember, they're without Knox. So Hammond just put some time in the backfield. That's just a good sign, Joey, to see him get off the field.
Yeah, it's great to see him not just get up, but start jogging off the field to let everyone know he's okay.
8:61 on 2, ready.
Hey, 3rd and goal now. And a big play in this game. From the Vegas 14. DiNucci, he slips, tries to keep his feet, shovels it outside. Vegas there for the stop. Blake Jackson caught the pass, and that is a great defensive series for Vegas.
It really is, and we heard Coach Woodson say we need to stand up on defense, realizing these are those moments in these games where they haven't been able to do their job, haven't been able to get off the field, and now they have a chance to keep the lead after this field goal attempt. And if you're Vegas right now, you're really excited about your defense getting on the field and still coming off the field with the lead.
Eberle's field goal would hit the game over of 37.5. And they just hit a delay a game.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Now a 32-yarder.
Kicking with the wind, that 5 shouldn't matter.
Unless it does. All right, for those who had over 37.5. Congratulations, cash it in.
How about the play by the guy on the rocks?
Can we get a replay?
Stopping the ball from going out of the arena.
Oh, look at that city.
It's waiting on me.
Oh, it's
waiting on me.
You were going to get it in about an hour and a half.
Listen, I'm just so freaking proud of these guys. Godly. This feels good, right? St. Louis, 2-0, baby, let's go!
It's been a fun story. Week 3 of the XFL continues tomorrow on FX and ESPN2, starting at 1 p.m. The Nightcap, the Brahmas, and undefeated Roughnecks. All games on ESPN+. Our Tiffany Blackman, her first ever trip to Las Vegas. Zinque Sweeting on the kick return, new kick return. Can Sweeting make a couple men more miss? How about Sweeting getting them the ball? Good field position past the 50-yard line on a kick return for 42. I mentioned Tiffany being in Vegas for the first time. She was out there at the Bellagio Fountains last night, took the standard picture, hey, I'm here. So she's officially experienced Vegas, and Sweden officially gives Vegas some good field position in a drive. 2018 playing into a 2-point
Not
lead.
until you gamble are you officially in Vegas.
You know what? Matt's been a great tour guide. Joey, we thought you were a, high roller Galloway, and you really haven't stepped it up at all.
He hasn't.
Yeah, I've seen the fountain before. You got to come find me at the tables.
Go ahead and hand me a couple hundreds.
Yeah, tonight, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're over ball. Tina. Fire, tonight.
Lovett out of the backfield. Hundley, plenty of time. He hits Lovett on the wheel route. Wide open. Lovett. Oh, you gotta love it. Vegas, touchdown. Uh, 50-yard play. What an answer by the Vipers trying to close this thing out. They'll go for 2.
Hey, Purdue. Right here.
They're calling the ball play Purdue. And the running back out of Penn State just had the big play. 21 seconds. One play, 50 yards.
Hey, No, over here. Let's go. Fire, sit in. Oh.
Flag.
Thank you.
It was intended for Cam Sutton. Lyndon Stevens on the coverage.
No open. Open your mic.
What were we calling?
Well, I had DPI, 21 blue, 21 white.
Oh, we're going to pick it up?
There's nothing materialized. He just stopped.
When I came late.
Okay. There is no foul for DPI. Pass interference. The extra point is unsuccessful. Timeout.
All right, so here Reggie Smith might kind of go out a minute there, said there is no penalty for pass interference. The 2-point conversion is no good. How about this play, Joe?
Brett Hundley recognizing nobody is covering out the backfield. Nice throw, but then the run on the back end here, making a few guys miss, getting into the end zone.
You gotta love it. Vegas up 26-18 here. 6:45 left in the fourth quarter from Vegas. You see Morgan Ellison injured on that previous possession, trying to get back in the game. Played at Independence Community College for Jason Brown. Trying to get back out there and toughen it up. I mean, the injury looked bad, and at this point, trying to get back in this game here. We kicked off 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Kelvin McKnight drops it at the 4. Kelvin McKnight had a crease, and that thing closed quickly. Maximilian Roberts brings him down, so here it comes from Ben DiNucci in Seattle.
860 Kansas true streak on 2. Ready.
Eric.
So wide open on that play. Little rail route out of the backfield. What was going through your mind as the ball's coming through the air?
See, I lost the ball in there. I couldn't see it till it got right on me, but thank God Brett made a hell of a pass, and God did the rest for me, so shout out to the O-line, too.
You then made unbelievable after the play, after the catch, juking guys out. What happened there?
That's the will to make a play, you know. Clutch time, they playing ball, we playing ball. Somebody got to make a play. Coach called me, so let's do it.
You heard it, Matt. Back to you, brother.
Eric, great stuff. Thank you. Love it. Big play to give Vegas the 26-18 lead. Surprise drop there to Josh Gordon. Had his guy one-on-one. Think he'd come down with it.
Yeah, did all the hard work, getting open, boxing out his guy. And I think the wind affected that ball in the air.
DiNucci, quick shot out of the backfield. That's Pearson. Tiffany.
Hey guys, I'm watching Morgan Ellison walk around, kind of still limping here on the sideline after that injury. It appears to be his left knee, and his eyes are kind of watering up, visibly emotional. He wants to get back in this game. We'll have to see if it's going to happen.
Tiff, thank you.
So much tougher to stop than it is to run. So people see a guy running and they're thinking he's okay, but it's the ability to stop is the hard part, and that's when you can see Ellison really limping.
Good point, Joe, especially trying to cut on that as well.
Definitely.
Not sure if he'll give out again, so a big 3rd and down, 3rd and 8. DiNucci, oh, he threw a dime to Pearson. That is a big-time throw and a big-time conversion. Gain of 35.
What a throw by DiNucci with Vic Beasley putting the pressure on, stands in the pocket, coming to his face, sees it. Again, that little sidearm delivery down the middle to Pearson.
He dropped that in between 3 defenders. Pearson goes over 100, 7 catches, 102 yards on the night, and here comes Seattle.
Set go!
Without Ellison, Hammond's in the backfield. They got to find something out of the backfield that's been good for them tonight. And that was a nice little run by Hammonds, brought down by Harry on a gain of 5.
A little different run by Hammonds, making a couple guys miss, dancing around. As we've watched Ellison hit holes and get upfield hard, that's a little different wrinkle to this offense now that Ellison is out of the game.
Hammonds out of Arkansas, much different build, 5'10", 197 compared to the 6'2", 233 there. You see Ellison doing what he can, but he's not, doesn't look like he's going to come in anytime soon. 2nd and 5 for DiNucci. Slips it out of the backfield to Hammonds. Makes the first defender miss. Tell you what, he's got some quick feet. And that's going to be another first down for Seattle. Roberts missed the tackle, but some shakes out of Hammond.
And it looked like it's going to be a big hit as he's catching this ball out in the outfield. I mean, out in the sideline.
I mean, it is an outfield. It is baseball
I was
stadium.
thinking it actually is the outfield. But Hammond's ability to make a guy miss and then get upfield, make another guy miss. The offense just looks different in these two plays with Hammond catching the ball.
I mean, it is the home of Jose Canseco and the Bash brothers back in the 90s.
Please don't give us the lineup again.
Hunt! Look, you were learned. It's okay. DiNucci, end zone, touchdown. Jawan Green, and you talk about putting the ball on the receiver. DiNucci has thrown some stripes.
3.
Trips right up. 860. Lions in post. H-wheel.
Left hash, 3.
Now, why not go for 2 here? No, 3 would make it 27-26.
Yeah, go for the win. And you hit the over.
60.
But percentage-wise, of converting from the 10,
you lead the league in passing yards.
Yeah, DiNucci's got over 300.
You lead the league in offense.
All right.
DiNucci's the only quarterback over 500 yards passing. Go for it.
Here we go. DiNucci, eyes in the end zone, back of the end zone, overthrows.
Should have gone for 2.
I just don't get the decision to stay with your 3-pointer.
Yeah, I don't know. If that's what you do and you're aggressive offensively, I don't mind this call. You have the best quarterback so far in these 2 games in the XFL. Put the game in his hands.
26 of 33, 308 yards and 3 touchdowns by DiNucci. That one just an absolute strike to Green. And look, Joey, I 100% understand what you're saying. But sometimes you got to get within the situation, the game.
Yeah, go for the win. I don't mind going for the win. You're 0-2. Go for it.
Tiffany.
Hey, I'm with Ben DiNucci. Ben, I know you guys came up short on the conversion, but you guys got the touchdown on the drive. Take me through it.
Yeah, great route, great catch by 4. I got to make the throw on the 3-point conversion. We need to make a stop here. We got to get back in this game down 2.
Thanks, man.
Tiffany, thank you. We were talking about situational football. It actually cost them a game last week when they went for 3. Up 2. Look, I guess do you.
Absolutely.
That's Joey's motto.
Yeah, you don't look in the past. When I go in the casino tonight, I'm not thinking about what happened last night.
It's going to be like Buckner walking back into Shea Stadium.
Right.
Oh, fake reverse by Sweden. He had some flow going to bite the reverse, but good job by Seattle staying home and reading their keys because they didn't fall for it.
Walk away. We're trying to break it up. Help me out. Man. Oh, help me out. Help us out, Joseph. We're good. All right. Really? Let's play ball. Team, the headsets have gone out on the Seattle sideline. Your headsets are not working?
They're not working.
All right, I'm going to make Vegas aware. We'll Dean, there's an equity rule with that.
Yeah, we got to shut down. Yeah, we're communicating with football operations, shut down their headsets.
Gotcha. Where's Coach Woodson?
Okay, so we're out.
Yeah, so the comms are out. Your comms are out. All comms are out? All comms are out, right? All right. Until Game Day Ops is able to fix it, just so we don't have a perception that one team's working and one's not, we're going to ask you to take the headsets off until we get the problem corrected. Thank you.
Where are we right now? 1st and 10.
Make sure they know to take their headsets
22.
off, Michelle and Jay, until the problem is corrected.
can't say it enough how much I love the access in this league.
Yeah, and if I can't communicate, I would hate to be on the offensive side and not be able to communicate. Much more difficult for the offense in the play calls and not be able to communicate with their guys.
Hundley seems to have a good time calling his own ball play. That shot over the middle. They are lucky that that fell to the turf. There's that fight we saw at the end of the kick return.
Don't exactly call that a fight.
What do we call that?
Call that a couple guys.
Speaking of fight, big fight tonight in Las Vegas. John Bones Jones going to be in the octagon tonight. What a great sports town.
OG. Yep. Monday.
Had the Golden Knights play last night. DeAndre Torrey on the carry. Zafir Kelly. So much to do here in this great city. So Las Vegas now 3rd down. This one big.
And a huge play. Hundley not moving as he was early in the game. It's tougher now for him to make those big plays out of the backfield.
You notice now with the headsets out, he's got to make his way to the sideline to get the ball play.
Do it old school. Send it in with a receiver. Let the receiver just run the play in.
That's right. Running RPOs into the guy we're fucking blocking. No, they're cutting them off. Hold up.
Wide drive. 2 men left off. Wide drive.
It's going to be Superman left off. Wide drive. So it's going to be Ike here. Ike. On one. Ready? Wide drive. Superman left. Wide drive. Ike.
This is a Seattle timeout.
Watch the route. Flat. Hey, watch me. Right. Let's go. Hey, Ike. You good? Fire, sit in.
Huge play in this game. 3rd and 11. Hundley across the middle. Caught. 1st down, Vegas. That is Jeff Badet. That's a gain of 16. How about that conversion when they needed it most?
A nice job by Hundley. We just mentioned he's not moving as well as he was, so he has to stand in the pocket, delivering this ball to the Badet, making the guy miss, getting enough yardage for a 1st down.
Trying to close out their first victory of the season.
What we got?
Roll that down to the
All right.
Slow it down, man, all right? Pro left, nasty, Virginia. And then you got it, pro left, nasty. Pro left, nasty, Virginia.
One first down, we win.
FX is snowfall back for the 6th and final season where a feud threatens to destroy the Saint family. Don't miss Snowfall. Wednesday nights, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific on FX, and also available on Hulu. Seattle took their 2nd timeout.
All we need
remaining.
is one. Virginia. Monday. Fire, sit in.
You hear Hundley say all we need is one, referencing perhaps one more 1st down. And 3rd and final timeout for Seattle ahead of the 2-minute warning. Joey, this has been a good football game. These are 2 teams, and look, when you start prepping for these games and looking at rosters and everything, we looked at these rosters and like, how are these teams 0-2?
Win the game.
Yeah, what a difference Brett Hundley has made for this Vegas football team. It just feels different. It feels like offensively they're going to find a way to close out these games in the 2nd half. He got his first action last week, and now it's his team. Now it's his huddle, and he's acting like that tonight. And the team has responded to that.
273 yards total offense, 208 through the air, 65 on the ground. The leadership has been there. Rod Woodson said he's a capable leader, and you've heard it. We've brought it to you live on television with his access. You've heard him lead this team.
No, don't. Let's go. Monday. Hey, easy. Hey, LSU. Let's go. Fire, sit in.
Checked the play. Smith off the left side. Again, no timeouts for Seattle, meaning they cannot challenge anything the rest of the game in a gain of 2. And I'd imagine Vegas is going to take their time and take it to the 2-minute warning.
Let it go to 2 minutes. What's that?
So Ron Wood's telling his team, let it go to 2 minutes. We have made history here in Las Vegas. Highest scoring game in the XFL this season. Anyone who said take the under didn't know what they were talking about.
I don't know who said that.
I wouldn't know either. Las Vegas, I tell you what, for week 3 of the season, our crew has hit the lottery with 2 games. It had come back by St. Louis in week 1, and then tonight, you look at the game summary here, back and forth, highest scoring game in XFL history. The quarterbacks have been good, and here we have a big play. No timeouts for Seattle, down 2, 3rd and 5. As Vegas
on Thursday. Hey, on Thursday.
As Vegas converts, ball game.
Let's go, let's go.
See if they can draw them offside. That would absolutely be the game plan. See if you can get a cheap 5 yards and get a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 5 first and then. Hey, let's go. Yep,
tried
you guys are good. Where you guys going here? All right, let's go, let's go. 5 first and then.
3rd and 5. Hundley to throw. Pressure on. Batted down. Trey Walker was a one-man wrecking crew, and the Sea Dragons are going to get the ball back.
Seattle sends a blitz, and once again, once you try to draw a team off sides and you're getting down there with 1 second left on the play clock, you can now get at that line of scrimmage, be ready. You can see Trey Walker on the run hitting that snap count.
How do you feel about that play call decision?
Which one?
The pass on 3rd and 5.
Oh, I don't mind that. You can have a chance to end the game. I would have passed it.
That's Blake Jackson across the 20. Good special teams by Vegas. So Ben DiNucci's going to have to earn it. Tackled by Will Adam. I guess what I'm just saying, maybe with Rod Smith or someone out of the backfield, because the clock continues to run even if you're short.
So we're going to tack on 5 to the dead ball spot?
Yeah, Seattle with no timeouts. I fully understand what you're talking about.
ILF, guys, on the kicking team. All right. Re-kick?
I would re-kick it. In the league where kicking's paramount.
Coach, we can back him up 5, you can re-kick. Or we can tack on 5 from the dead ball spot.
Let's do 5. Yeah.
From the dead ball spot, you got it.
Yeah, because the clock.
Illegal formation. Kicking team, more than 4 in the backfield. The 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Yeah, but Tiffany.
I'm with Trey Walker. Trey, you had a smile on your face. How were you able to get through and bat that ball down?
Man, it was a perfect play. The end stayed high, made it wide open. The guard cut down on C9. I was wide open to come in, make a play for the team. It's just, you know, it made my day. I let a touchdown go on a wheel route, so it made me excited to come back here and contribute to hopefully us getting this win right now.
Thanks, Trey. Matt?
Tiffany, thank you. Is it going to be Ben DiNucci in Seattle out of the backfield? You got to get out of bounds there. TJ Hammond, that's a mistake. We talked about the big names coming into this game. Is it going to be Josh Gordon for Seattle's offense? Is it going to be Vic Beasley?
51 flow, Monday. Set go!
Quick shot again out of the backfield. Can they get a block? Remember, Ellison hurt.
He's off a yard.
Gain of 3.
Set go!
DiNucci 3rd and 2. Quick route dropped. That was VZ. It was right in his hands.
And what a break by Kennedy on this ball. Now,
back to me.
Could have possibly been caught, but that is an outstanding break.
Let's go trips right, trips right. 860, dog, and streak on the backside. Streak on the backside. Streak on the 860, dog.
860 on 2, 860.
You got streak on the backside.
Let's go, let's go. Set, go.
Oh, go for.
Hut, hut.
Danucci takes a shot upfield to Gordon. Gordon caught it. Gordon's backstepping. Gordon's gonna score.
Prop, right up, 881 prop, divide special on the backside. Divide special on the backside.
And bitch.
You got it, trips right up, 881 divide special on the backside. We're on left. Tighten down 4, you get wide, Josh, get wide, outside release.
Set, go.
Why stop going for 3 now? Danucci. Joey, what in the world just happened?
Listen and knock this pass down. Yeah, gonna be a simple deflection right in the hands, Josh Gordon.
That play is why NFL GMs wish Josh Gordon can get it right all over, because he is as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looked like he's gonna backpedal into the end zone.
What a game.
Danucci will be on the NFL roster this season. I think his arm is that good.
And Rod Woodson wondering again what his team has to do to finish a game. Now, having said that, there's under a minute remaining. Kickoffs in this league are big, and Vegas still has 2 timeouts. So here's Sweeting at the 7. Sweeting across the 30. So Brett Hundley in his first start has to take Vegas in for a touchdown.
Hey, Tina Max. Tina Max. Okay, cool. Tina Max, hey, you're out. It's clean. Tina Max. Let's go. Monday. 5 first and
Have to be wise with the clock. Hundley. That's going to run some time off.
Hey, left, hey, Tina Max, 3 coffee. Hey, 5 first and
Penalty flag on the play. That intended to caught by Sweeting.
Joe, yes.
Pull the guy to the ground.
Gotcha. Defense number 44. Listen, we're going to tack on 15 from the dead ball spot. What was that number? One more time. Gotcha.
Oh. Hey, 29. Hey.
Face mask.
29.
Defense.
29.
Number 44.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. First and 10.
That is big. But just 24 seconds left. You see it on the right side of your screen. Elijah Ponder grabs a hold of Larry Williams. 2 timeouts in Seattle territory. 26 seconds left.
Hey, where you guys at here? Gotcha. Fire, sit in.
Plenty of time for Hundley. Good coverage by Seattle. That dart downfield ruled incomplete, intended for Geronimo Allison. 19 seconds left.
And as good as Hundley's been, he has to get this ball out quicker now. He doesn't have time to stand in the pocket and wait for someone to get open.
And Allison clearly out of bounds. You see that left foot.
Yeah, you got it. Max. Need a Max. Hey, Jeff, Tina Max. Fire,
2nd and 10. Hundley, quick shot. Sexton has to get out of bounds. Kelly forces him out. 12 seconds left. Gain of 6.
Hey, 28.
Yeah, in that situation, just get that, like, get your yards. You don't have to get out. You've got 2 timeouts left. Don't spend time trying to get out of bounds.
You've got tall receivers like Allison and Martavis Bryant, NFL quality receivers. If you need to take a shot at the end zone, they've got the height. 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Fire, sit in.
Hundley downfield. Sexton drops it. 6 seconds left.
Pump it to the right.
Don't point.
Yeah. But what are we going now?
We're going to pump it to the right, throw it to the left to Martinez.
Okay, cool.
Outside. You've got to take a shot. We've got no time left. You've got to give one of the big dogs a chance to win.
Let's hit it then.
Let's fucking go. We're pressure, too.
So we just got posting out going outside.
Yeah. Post to the go down the side.
Pump it to the right, and we look at inside out. All right, the post.
I thought you were on a post. Shut up. Hey, let's go. Twins right. Ike Max. Ike Max. Yes. Yep.
Vegas, final play of the game. Shot downfield, it's going to be incomplete. And the Seattle Sea Dragons get their first win of the season in improbable fashion. Joey Galloway, what a football game that was. (30-26). Vegas still unable to close out the deal. Man, that was fun. Ben DiNucci, 29-37. 381 yards, 4 touchdowns, 512 total yards offense for Seattle.
Another close loss for this Vegas team that played well enough to win, couldn't find a way to close it out. Ben DiNucci, just too much for the Seattle Sea Dragons.
Josh Gordon, we talked about the big names in the outset of the broadcast. He had 6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, down to Tiffany.
Hey, Matt, I'm with Coach Haslett. You coach your team needed a win, and you got that first win in a hard-fought way. What does it feel like?
Well, it's a great win. Those guys, they played the hard side, and I really appreciate that. A lot of things we got to clean up. Way too many mistakes. We do dumb things, and we'll fix those. And if not, we'll just get somebody who wants to do it. So, but I'm glad for the team. I'm glad for these guys. They worked hard, and they deserved it.
Your quarterback faced some communication issues, battled the elements with the wind going on today. Why is he so well equipped to face adversity?
Well, you know, he actually throws the ball really well in the wind, and you saw today he's athletic. He's one of the fastest guys on our team. When he puts the ball away, when he runs, he can run. So he did a lot of good things today. I was proud of him.
What did it mean to this team to have Josh Gordon come up with that game-winning score?
Well, I'm glad for Josh. I really am. Josh is a really good football player. And, you know, for reasons, you know, he's not in the National Football League, but you can see he's an NFL-type caliber receiver.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Ben, you just said it. You and I were talking. You said finally you get that dub. Man, a lot of emotion in this win.
Yeah, these last few games, I'm not sure I've played 3 games like this in my career. Winning's tough. It's even tougher when you're playing professional football. To have a game like that, had some adversity again in the second half, kind of some things that we couldn't get fixed the last 2 weeks. Able to come out here, get it done again, 2-minute drill. It's an awesome feeling just to get on the board and get a win.
I think it's clear that you belong in the NFL. What have you shown these last 3 weeks?
I just hope that I'm putting my best foot forward every time I go out, putting these guys in positions to make plays. I'm one of 11. I do my job. The rest of these guys do their job. I'm not worrying about anything that comes after this. Control what I control. I'm having a lot of fun right now. It's been a few years since I've been able to play, be the guy. So we're going to enjoy this one on the flight back to Dallas and get ready for next week.
No doubt. Great win. Go celebrate,
Thank
brother.
You. Appreciate it, guys.
What a fun football game that was. Our final score from Las Vegas, Seattle 30-26. Coming up next on FX, stay tuned for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Ben Hogg produced it. Steve Turnberger in paradise. He's headed to Jimmy Buffett. For Eric McClain and Tiffany Blackman, Joey Galloway, I'm Matt Berry. The stars came out like we thought they would and shined. We had a classic in Vegas. Enjoy the rest of your weekend of XFL football. We'll see you next week from D.C. Enjoy the rest of the night. 30-26. Seattle the win.